This one doesn't ding as good as the other thing I have.
You need a better dinger.
Wait! Look at this.
Wait, hold the bottom.
But,
that is nice.
That was from one of our listeners. But it's really loud in the mic, right?
It sounded like I should like start tuning my voice to like sing along to something.
Hey everybody, Jason's not here today.
Yeah, I feel like we should have something to hold on to. Like,
I know.
Brace yourselves.
Brace yourselves, everyone. This is Anchor Watch. It is your weekly below deck recap show here on Up and Adam. Adam's family, thank you for joining us. Jason and Adam are in London this week. And actually, let me pull up. They have a meetup coming.
They do. It's tomorrow for those London folks. For us still here on stateside, it's 2 days from now. But I don't get how time works. So
I think right now it's actually the 20th in London.
Yeah, it's like 4 a.m.
I think it's Christmas morning. In London right now.
2030. So this event was years ago.
You know what word I like when I think of London? Dickensian.
I did not know that. I don't know what that means. I thought you were going to say Cheerio.
Well, it's a kind of like it's when they're describing like a Dickensian Christmas, it's like from Charles Dickens. So Dickensian is describing.
I can dig it. Another
word I was thinking of, because in a roundabout way, I was thinking of Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure. And then I was thinking, I like when they say the titular character because he's in the title. Welcome to Below Deck, everyone.
Jason's like probably watching.
He's like, why did I let these idiots take over the show right now? Adam, we're so sorry. We promise we'll do a good show.
Adam's everyone. Adam's sleeping well.
Adam is sleeping well right now. Let's see what some of our people. Everyone's kind of got the same thing going on. Party when the cat's in the way.
Yes.
Yeah, they are in London with their mamas. How nice is that? Speaking of mamas, Greg, my mama and my stepdad are watching right now.
Well, hello.
Hello. And they told me I had to give them a shout out. Oh, Dickensian. Yes. Dickensian.
Does your mom know to get on the YouTube and like it? Click the like button.
Oh, wait, where's the like thing? Guys, do us a favor. I'm just going to start asking right now. Hit the like thing because we've got to get a bunch of likes for Adam.
We have to have more than
we have to have more than 4. So if we can break 4 likes, that would be lovely and quite great. Dickensian of you.
That would, yes. No, I've been following them on Instagram and it looks very Dickensian. It looks delightful. I think they're having a splendid time. And I've seen a couple photos with champagne. So
this is Dickensian. Please, SeeJoshGo. May I have some more? Although Josh BH Go. Okay, there's a B in there, but yeah, that's me. Give or take.
Close enough. Josh Bago is like, hey, someone tagged me on it.
SeeJoshGo. You guys should see me Bago sometime.
Okay, what are we here to talk about, Josh?
Okay, Adam wants us to talk about Below Deck, so we're gonna do it. Jason usually asks us what we rated the episode.
It's true.
Greg, on a scale of, I like to do scale of 1 to 10 because I feel like it gives you a good, it gives you some room to play. What would you rate this episode?
Man, I wish I take all these notes and then I think, gosh, I should have done that. I would rate it pretty high, honestly.
Yeah, really?
8.5. Yeah, 8.5. Because if you've watched previous episodes of this, where I've been on, as the featured guest, added the featured, you'll know that I think one of the things that I like about the show is when there's some sort of conclusion or some sort of wrap up or some sort of resolution to something that took place throughout the whole storyline. And I feel like we got one of those moments this time. So
yeah, by the way, thank you guys for your likes. It's because of your likes on last week's episode that Greg and I were forced to do this week's episode. Because we told you guys, if we got a lot of likes and we got a lot of comments from you guys saying to do it, we would do it. So that's why you guys have this episode this week. We were going to take it off, but we will be taking the rest of the year off. And that's okay, because you guys want to be.
That's okay.
Yeah.
This is a bonus though. What's your number?
I would say I'll give it an 8, a solid 8. I don't know if I go 8.5, but it was better than average. There was a little excitement from the guest. We'll talk about that, but
yes.
Yeah. So
we had some good leadership moments. We had some
that's true.
Some good growth moments. We had some, I think, genuine moments with our friend Kyle. And I just think all around it was a fun episode. It wasn't like, a 10 out of 10 crazy. Everything was just perfect for me. And maybe I'll figure out where the missing 1.5 is throughout this conversation. But yeah, it was up there.
So let's talk about, just because you brought it up and we're getting comments about it. Amanda here thinks these are crocodile tears.
Really?
Well, so I was going to ask you, how did you feel about Kyle's kind of his emotional arc we've seen, this season? Does Kyle kind of, I know he was kind of on the outs with a lot of people, this season.
Yes.
Is there, I'm a big fan of redemption. I'm always talking about redemption. Is there some redemption here for him? How did you feel about it all?
I think there's a chance for redemption with Kyle. I always have. I think that he is close to a breaking point, it feels like. And I think part of that is the fact that he got that celebrity that we talk about. He's like kind of shaping who he is. He's taking advantage of the opportunity for a second go around, which not everybody gets. And I think meanwhile, he has this boyfriend back home that he's missing. And I think that psychologically plays a part in him feeling about the way he does. And maybe, like he doesn't necessarily fit in or mesh as well with the crew. And so I don't know. I didn't feel fake to me, but it sounds like we're seeing a lot of fake tears in the comments.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying fake tears in the comments. By the way, accidentally, when I went and got water, I accidentally poured myself warm water. So, yeah, sorry. Guys, if I'm
gagging it down.
Sorry, everyone.
I think he's an emotional dude. I think you kind of see what you get with Kyle.
Yeah, I'm just worried sometimes that he's like a little too performative. It's hard.
Okay.
It's hard to know, is this real? Is it genuine? He knows he's on television. He plays to the camera well and stuff.
He does.
And then even taking the time to go kind of outside and kind of posing on one of the masks and trying it. So I was kind of like,
yes.
Kyle, do we know we're on camera right now? Are we having a moment? And anyone who compliments my hair has to go up. Thank you, Ginger. I don't know. I was a big fan of Kyle when Kyle first hit the scene, and I want him to be redeemed, because when he's not doing the emotional stuff and caught up in the drama, I like when we have Kyle who is like the fun guy who's doing smart, witty quips to the camera and stuff for the confessionals. That guy's fun. And I'm like, don't get so bogged down in the emotional. And really, I don't know about you, but I've been talking to friends a lot about this lately. Victim mindset. I
was just gonna say,
don't like victim mindset. Two people enter the same situation. One person sees themselves as the victim. The other person sees themselves as the biggest thing they need to overcome. And I'm just a fan of people who aren't victims. There's so much more out of life. There's greater things you can achieve by not pointing your finger at other people and blaming other people.
Because he was asking, how's he going to change other people's impressions when they're so set in the way that they are? And it's like, you can't change how people feel or think about you, like physically. You can't just go do that. You have to take action and walk the walk in order for people to naturally come to that conclusion.
Absolutely.
So I think you're right. I think there was some.
Hey, Greg, check this out real quick.
Woe is me.
Becky got her Anchor Watch tumbler today.
Hey,
you're drinking out of yours,
amazing.
Right? Aren't you drinking out of yours, Greg?
Of
Yeah. So Becky, cheers. I hope you're not drinking warm water like I am.
Yeah, maybe a nice cold seltzer like myself.
Dang it. A nice cold seltzer sounds good right now.
It's delicious. Great.
Thank you for getting one. And if anybody else wants one, I think Jason put it in the thingy down below. I don't know, guys. Go to a previous episode. I know it's there if not. But don't go yet. Don't go yet. Oh, cheers, Becky. Cheers.
Cheers.
Becky's giving us cheers. Love you, Becky.
Yeah. Thanks for participating last week. That was fun. It was a lot of work, like mentally, but I made it through.
Yeah, I didn't realize that you were writing down numbers in real time as people were guessing.
I had a method. I'll share it with you later. But ultimately, afterwards, it's kind of like that movie where he's just seeing numbers everywhere. Of course, blanking on what it is.
Beautiful Mind.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Thank you for the compliment.
Yeah.
Okay, so the episode starts.
But
yeah. and we're back on the whole situation with Luca and the schedule mix up that he's made, where he's put everyone to bed, he's kept everybody up, they're all like waking up in the middle of the nights and then back asleep and then whatever, and they're all just exhausted.
I mean, to me it was like it was a deal for a moment on the episode, but it really wasn't that big of a deal. It's like he's learning.
Exactly. But it led to an opportunity for, I think, Captain Sandy to show once again her leadership, in that she doesn't just go straight. She went straight to Luca and was like, "Where the hell are you? Why are you out on a boat? Where's your crew?" But then she kind of peeled back for a moment and was like, "How did this happen? Why is Toomey asking for your crew?" And then come to find out, Lily is hiding somewhere, hiding towels on the floor somewhere, doing who knows what, and causing the service staff to be understaffed, unfortunately.
Lily.
Yeah, stop hiding towels.
You can't be hiding towels, baby.
Get the towels off the floor.
You want to pick those towels up, girl? No, Greg, what do you think about, how do you feel about Lily?
I feel for her. I've been in roles where like I had no idea what I was doing, and I get that sense that, you know, she's just out of her depth. And I think, to your point in terms of victim, there's a little bit of that going on, where she's like, I don't know how to do this, and why are they all attacking me and whatever. But it's like, figure it out and try and figure out one thing at a time, and then get good at that, and then move on to the next thing. The iPad thing killed me, because I think she was trying to proactively like make her job easier and like streamline the work. But in this sort of industry, you can't really do that. You just kind of have to be a doer rather than an implementer. And I'm an implementer. Don't get me wrong. But then it cuts to her notes, and it's like 5 towels, 1 towel, 3 towel. Like, her note is literally this big. Like, I thought she was gonna have a whole spreadsheet of like, all right, in this room we're doing this, like, you know, we check these things off.
And the funny thing is, I mean, you and I work together. We still work for the same company now in different divisions, but like, it just reminds me, Greg, of like the new people who join and have a million ideas. And they're quick to share them, even though they have no idea how to do the job and haven't done it yet. It's like, hey, before you try to improve what we have, learn what we have, and then you'll have more validity to what you're saying. It's just like, clean a room, clean the room, you know?
Yeah, turn down the bed.
Yes, like, just make a bed. We don't need a chart. We don't need a chart. We don't need anything. Just make a bed, clean the room, scrub the toilets.
Now, what's interesting about that is it feels like at the beginning of this season, Natalya had a system, and then Toomey came in and was like, this system sucks. We're changing it right away. And I think, you know, maybe retroactively she's watching thinking like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have come in so hard and tried to change everything. This conversely is someone that doesn't have experience coming in and being like, how can I fix something that's not broken?
I will say this about Lily. It's like, it's such a bummer because personality wise, she's like cute, bubbly. She's a cute girl. She's bubbly. She's fun. So it's like in those ways, you're like, oh, you could be a great below deck character. You know what I mean? She's got charisma and stuff, but it's like she's just struggling doing the job. And it's like minimum, you got to be competent. You know what I mean? Minimum.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be phenomenal, but you got to be, like, come on, girl. Like, you got to be competent. And so it's so hard. And I know she commented a couple weeks ago. So I'm like, I hope you're watching that, Lily, because
hi, Lily.
You are. I find you very charismatic, like I said, but it's hard to root for you sometimes when there's stuff I'm like, you know how to clean your room, right? Like your own room, like at home, right? Like like I know this is a little fancier and you got to tuck things a little tighter and have tight corners and stuff. Yeah. But still, it's like,
yeah, don't give the editors so much to work with, because we could blame the editors, but I don't know that there's much to blame there.
Yeah.
You know
so
what I mean?
Yeah, but here's a good comment. I'd party with Lily. Absolutely, right?
Oh yeah,
we'd party with Lily. Lily would party with you.
Time.
I might not have you clean my room, but we'll party with you.
Yeah, well, that was an issue that Captain Sandy had with people not cleaning up after the partying.
By the way, I never felt like we got conclusion to Captain Sandy's underwear. Did she get them?
Yeah. That's going to be a shoot to the comments thing.
Yeah, or she flapping in the wind.
She's just, free balling.
She's free balling.
Sorry.
Raw dog.
Josh's mom. Yeah.
Sorry, Mom. Talking about Captain Sandy. Raw dog.
Okay. So can we get to like a big thing with the guests and that timeline of events and the like de-evolution of a special someone that wasn't the main charter guest, but one of his select few?
Ooh. Amish. Dumpster fire Amish. What thoughts, Greg? What do you think?
When he said, what did he say? 3 me? Or 3 me is better than 2 me. I was like, I don't know if that's going to fly. Like, I get where you're going, but
it'd be one thing if like your buddies with her and you're joking around. I'm gonna start calling you 3 me. My buddies and I, we had a friend with a huge forehead. We called him 5 head because he had a 5 head instead of a 4 head. But we were close to him. I mean, it was a sign of love. Yeah,
if I walked up to him and was like, "Hey, 5 head," I'd probably get hit in the face.
Yeah, he'd probably like, "Hey, I don't know you. Yeah, this is my 5 head. My friends can talk about it." He looked a lot like Butthead from Beavis and Butthead, by the way. It was really incredible. Yeah, I even kind of had the same haircut.
Cornholio.
Shout out 5 head. I hope you're watching wherever you are.
No, she did not like it. And I think that was just the beginning of like this downward spiral that we got to witness on camera.
Yeah. And I don't know. I'm so, whenever I'm in public, okay, part of it is I have that, they call it Asian flushing. Okay. You know about this? With the drinking? You don't know about this?
No. Go on.
So it's a certain percentage of Asian people, I think it's something like 50%, or it's a big percentage of Asian people. When we drink alcohol, we lack something in our blood that breaks down the alcohol. So it keeps looping through your blood. And so some people can stay drunk longer, but like there's also this thing called Asian flushing where your face turns red and you get sweaty. Like I'm not kidding, Greg. Some nights I could drink several drinks and be fine. One night I can drink half a drink and all of a sudden I'm just dripping sweat and like it's so uncomfortable. Like especially when you're at a party and all of a sudden you're just like, no, it's not fun. So that's why I rarely drink in public. I just drink at home in like on towels and like in a kiddie pool.
Okay,
I stand
makes
over
a lot more sense.
Bags. Yeah,
because remember how I think it was before pandemic, you and I used to go play games at different bars, and I mean, it's not like we were getting after it. Just it wasn't a girls' night, but yeah, you would like bring your towel and your whole setup, and I never understood that.
Yeah, and it was just for that
Just for
first
one
sip.
rum. Yeah.
Just for one rum. No.
Okay.
So
No.
yeah. Oh yeah,
I
enzymes here.
I
Everyone's
think
saying they're
I
shouting
think
the
that
thing.
I think the difference here is that you've been to the party where you out of the corner of your eye, it's like, everyone's making drinks, whatever. And then you see one guy go and he just starts filling up his cup. And you're like, oh, that's a glass of wine. It's like, oh, that would be counted as 2 glass. Oh, that is to the rim, like what you just poured there. That's, I think, the issue.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of people who can't handle their liquor in public. And it's like, dude, now you're on television too. Like this guy knows he's on television. He had to sign. Like there's cameras everywhere. So it's like you're gonna make us like you're gonna be forever memorialized for your friends as the ass of the episode. Not a fan.
That's self-served also. Like he was pouring his own drinks. Kyle was off crying. He was pouring his own drinks. In my opinion, if you're on a ship like that, I mean, take advantage of these, not take advantage, but like make the most of it and get delicious drinks made by people that are making drinks like for a living that are going to, mix it up and make it fun. They're talented people making those drinks. And I'd rather do that than just like a straight thing of whoever knows what it was, maybe tequila or whatever. So that's part one. He, jumps into the hole.
And he wasn't even like really ripped when he was like, he's still just kind of socially awkward and kind of a jerk a little.
Mm-hmm.
He's a dentist. I'm sure he's used to being, the cock of the walk in his office, because he's the boss or whatever. But it's like, dude, chill, chill.
Here's what I want to know is like, where were his friends? It sounded like
they all went to bed, and then he started wandering the halls.
Thought he put him to bed or something.
Yeah, he thought everyone was going to bed. So Kyle then is like finishing up cleaning, and then little did he know, Amish snuck back out of his room,
and he went on a tour.
And ended up opening up the doors to the sleeping quarters of the crew. And didn't even like. It's one thing if he opened it, went, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, and closed it, but instead he opened it and was like, hey, what's up? Well, hey, how's it going? Nice.
It was like Deal or No Deal. He's like behind door number 1. Oh, okay. Door number 2. Oh, they're telling me to get the fuck out. Okay.
Yeah.
Door number 3. And then that's when I think Luca was like, you need to go away from here. And I think there was an opportunity for him to maybe walk him back to his room, but no, that didn't happen. He just went and found more alcohol and then went down the staircase and dropped a glass, and that just kills me when they're all walking around barefoot. And
I would have made him walk on it all till he found all the pieces.
That's one way to pick it up.
Yeah, I need you to keep walking till we get it all. Ow, 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 ow.
Okay, so put yourself in his shoes. Not that you really can, but let's say you had this wild night.
Mm-hmm.
Then you wake up and your buddy comes up and is like, I just had a conversation with Captain Sandy.
And I'd be like, does she like me?
Because you're still drunk?
Yeah, like, does she like me? Could you give her a note?
Completely unaware.
Give her a note. I have her underwear.
They're like, we can't find it. We've looked everywhere. Amisha's like, I checked the whole boat. Every single door. I even went to the door that they visited under the below deck last year.
Yeah.
No. So that would make me pucker up a little bit. You know what I mean? If the captain's saying your name as a guest, like,
I thought you meant for a kiss, but you mean the other lips, so to speak. Your back lips.
I'd be like, oh, okay, And I think he obviously corrected course and apologized, kind of, and whatever. But was it a learning moment? I don't know.
Yeah, kind of.
Sometimes you need the life of the party, so I get it. But
do you need that kind of life at your party?
No. And the party was gone. Like everyone was asleep, so there was no party to have a life at. Anyway.
By the way, everyone, Greg is a leap year baby, and so next year is a leap year. So he's having his 10th birthday?
Big 10. Both.
Yeah.
Names.
So Greg's turning 10. But there's a big Vegas birthday, and we'll post the details in the comments if anyone who wants to go.
How fun would that be? No,
Just
okay.
turn it into a meetup.
I'm on like groups, when you have a weird birthday, people on
Yeah, leave
Facebook
your
and stuff
baby
like,
group. Yeah, that makes sense.
there's one that is always trying to recruit me. Not that I'm a big deal. They just know my birthday. And they every 4 years do like a cruise together. And I don't know how many people actually get together on this cruise, but I think it's a lot. And it would be weird to me because I've only met like 2 people with my birthday, I think, like ever. So I don't know. So maybe that's what it'll be. We go on a you want to go on a cruise for my birthday? We'll go down to Miami and surprise Jason and Adam, and
See,
then
it
we'll just
would
go
creep
take
me out
over.
though to be around so many leap year babies. You know what I mean?
Well, you can just be around one. You can just be around me.
No, but I'd have to be on a boat full of these chuckleheads.
All the other ones, yeah.
Yeah, talking about
I couldn't do it.
29.
Well, and it's like that's the one thing you have in common that you know of. Like,
yeah. And
I don't know.
a lot of those people are.
That's the only thing going for them. No, that's rude. Okay, let's talk about Kyle and Jack. There's a little tension there.
So
ongoing, right?
For the past few episodes, just to kind of give everyone a little background, there's been some tension because essentially Jack was friends with Natalya, didn't like the way things went down with her leaving.
He liked her hugs.
I mean, who wouldn't? And then, but then, so he was kind of on anti Kyle, and so there was some tension between them, to the point where Kyle got called out for one of his yelling things was at Jack,
Mm-hmm.
But at dinner now, we haven't seen them go out yet. We're gonna see that next episode. We got
the full on.
Yes. Yeah, we saw dinner. We didn't see drinks and stuff afterwards. Or wait, did we?
Well, we saw him in the van saying like,
oh yeah, they did come back, right?
We only and he's like, and Kyle's like, I'm getting effed up, and then Jack was like, you need to cool it, and then it seemed like a very productive conversation at dinner. I think that was part of the arc for Kyle that we're looking for, and I don't know. I have a feeling that is pointing us in the right direction for the final few episodes. What do you think?
It would be nice to see the team kind of all together, like rowing in the same direction and not have any kind of strife between them. Because how many episodes do we have? They said they have 3 days left, right?
They said 3 nights, but that's what I was going to ask. Are they saying that they have 3 nights out? Is that what they're counting as their nights? Or are they saying that it's like 3 nights with guests, a final day, and we're done?
He said only 3 more nights. So I take it as there's basically one more charter coming.
Yeah,
but the commercial, the preview felt like they were previewing 2 different charters. But maybe the edit got me wrong. But it's that I know one of them is that big gay group that
from last year.
Yeah, and they were, if I remember correctly, they were a bit of a handful, a lot of very demanding and stuff, and they fought amongst themselves, if you remember. So
that'll make for good TV.
Yeah, maybe for great TV. Although I do remember at first being excited, like, oh, this is gonna be good TV, and then by the end they were just also toxic. I remember we were just kind of like, ugh, like these are gross people. Like their personalities were horrible. And
so maybe it's their chance for redemption.
Ooh, Kyle's redemption, their redemption.
That's what the final
Natalya comes back, redemption.
She's okay. You don't think so? We saw her texting. It's like we miss you.
She's been texting though. She even showed up at their party or whatever one night.
I know.
She's in town hanging out. She's got nothing better to do because she's on contract still. So I think she won't be on the boat.
Okay.
But I do think we'll see her in future episodes. She's obviously a below deck celebrity.
Below celebrity.
Below celebrity.
Yes.
She's a below deck celebrity.
What was the Dickinsonian thing that you said earlier?
Oh, Dickensian.
Dickensian.
Dickensian. That's a good word.
Dickensian is a good word. It's better than Dickinsonian because that's not a word. Speaking of language and, educational choices, did you catch the comment that Lily made about rather taking a math test? She's like, oh, I'd rather take a math test. She's like, because numbers add up pretty much. And I'm like, that's indicative. Like, that could be the challenge right there.
Whoa, we definitely we definitely got over the 4 likes mark. Thank you guys.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you guys. 78 likes. Wow, that would be awesome. If we can hit 100. Oh my gosh, Adam will let us do this again sometime.
Well, he hasn't pulled the plug yet. That's what I was expecting.
I know.
Are we still live?
We're still live. I keep expecting like Adam just to immediately come on and just apologize to everyone.
Just saying that.
Yeah.
Someone brought up the blanket. That was a first for me, seeing the bunk bed blanket.
That would be me trying to figure out a way to like have our privacy.
Because you know that there's cameras in every angle of that room.
Yeah.
But boy, the microphone wasn't turned off. They didn't blanket the microphone.
Yeah, I was like, do we gotta hear this? Like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to hear certain things, or I don't know. Maybe it's
like
good
too
TV.
far. I feel like this season we've seen a lot more butts and heard a lot more sex.
Would you agree? Say this is the butt sex season?
comma, sex season.
Gotcha. Yes. But sex season. Guys, I'm pronouncing the comma in there.
Thank you for taking the pause. No, I don't know. Is it on later? Like, why is that allowed? I'm not complaining.
I mean, did I keep hitting rewind on the DVR? Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
Kidding.
Just for 20 minutes.
Just for 20 minutes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So, yeah, I would definitely. I don't know. I don't get the people who just throw the blanket over them and it's kind of obvious what's going on. I'm just like, no.
They were thoughtful about it. It was kind of like setting out candles. They like tucked the blanket and made a curtain. It's more like a theatrical show.
Yeah.
Next season they're gonna have like really bright lights on. The production team will, and they'll be like, "Oh, you're gonna do the curtain thing," and then they'll like blast on the lights, and they'll just be like this silhouette of like
puppet show. You just see like a bird and a rabbit.
That's exactly what you're gonna see.
Dog.
All of them. This is great. Okay, I'm just like going through just random things that I remember now. What are our thoughts on Laura singing during the opera warm-up? I thought that was fun. And then I thought it was weird when the opera performed and Kyle went and cried again. But
it was intense. Him just kind of looking out, just kind of.
Yeah, tears
coming down.
Violin, actual violin playing.
Actual violin playing.
And then I don't know. The guest was like, "We're gonna make a memory tonight."
Yeah. It was. It was a little forced.
If I had you over and I was like, "We're gonna make a memory tonight," what would your first reaction be?
I can't say because this is kind of a family show. You know what I mean?
You're just out the door. It's like the Bugs Bunny like silhouette of Josh in the door.
Smack through the wall.
Exactly. That was my thought. We're gonna make a memory tonight. Oh, I'm on a boat. We're stuck. Yeah. This is anyway. No, all in all, I think it was a fun episode. I think that it was cool to see the squash happen. Wow, we're getting a comment that the guests, Lena saying that the guests were boring. I thought they were kind of fun. They didn't really have an opportunity to do a lot of water sports and stuff, right? Because of the weather.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess other than that Amish guy, we really didn't see a lot from the guests so much. So maybe they were kind of boring, or just not boring, but they just maybe just didn't get wild. Like
they didn't provide much for. Well, the poor camera guys were like, he's on the move. He's in the wrong part of the boat. Like, we probably had to leave them all alone as it was.
Yeah.
But that food looked amazing.
You know what, Lena? This comment, I'm not sure what this is in reference to now. I think I missed it. Your guys' comments come in. We're actually like 15 seconds ahead of you guys, I think, or not a full 30, but there's a little bit.
We're in England.
So we're actually 2 bits ahead of you.
Exactly. Which is 1/4.
Or half a penny farthing. Now, do you know what a penny farthing is?
I don't.
It's the bike with the big wheel and then a little wheel in the back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, penny farthing.
I don't know those had a name. You don't see a lot of those. You see a couple in Portland.
Yeah, unfortunately you do.
Yeah.
And they're like legit riding to work, and it's a lawyer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like they're like a serious. This is my bike.
Yeah.
This is the most practical means of transportation for me.
For me?
Yeah.
For my personal, this works. Yeah.
It's fine. Well, I mean, do you think we did the episode justice? Do you think that we missed anything? That I've been trying to keep an eye on the
No, I feel like we hit it all. Tell me, next episode, what are you looking forward to? The dancing lady.
Natalya coming back.
She's not coming back, Greg. You really think she's coming back?
No, I don't.
Let's make a bet.
Holding out hope. Okay.
Whoever, if she comes back, I will eat a shoe. Josh, you don't have to do it. Nope. I said I would. I said I would.
I don't know how you got a shoe in your mouth like that. I don't remember the forward-looking thing. What do we have to look forward to?
There's the big gay group.
Yeah,
they're coming fun. Back. They had the big gay breakfast. There's like some dancing. Not Mardi Gras. Not Mardi Gras. What is it like in Brazil? The big festival. Come on, folks! People in the chat room.
Burlesque.
Where they wear the feathers and stuff.
Showgirls? Like a showgirl?
They look like showgirls, but guys, it's going to take like 20 seconds for the chat to catch up. But guys, you know what I'm talking about. What kind of dances are there? What kind of festival? It's not Mardi Gras.
I don't think doing this is helping. Like this,
no, but like
what are they holding? They're like holding their back or
Carnival.
Carnival. Okay.
Thank you. Everyone who said Carnival wins a prize, and that prize is my gratitude.
Josh doing a carnival dance in full costume.
Yeah. Where's my feather? I need something.
Yeah, I'm excited for the guests. I always have high hopes for like the guest experience. I always think it's fun to see how they take on this type of experience. And if it's like new to them, in this case it won't be, like how they get the most out of it.
Yeah. That's I'm looking forward to. Hopefully it's like we get the fun of these guys and not the kind of toxic interpersonal relationship stuff they had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to our next episode of Anchor Watch. It'll be in the new year. So thanks everyone. Yeah, I was thinking, okay, Greg, I was thinking we got to go out with something. Like I was going to give everyone kind of something different to think about ever. Okay. And so this is my motivation for next year. So for a couple things. One, I was thinking, what do you stand for? So like what what? Oh, I can't think of. I had this all planned for you guys. Dang it! I was gonna inspire you guys for the new year, but I have another one. Passion. What are you passionate about? Look, it is very easy.
You got muted. You got muted, like right in the best part of the speech.
There we go. Okay.
There.
Thank you. Okay.
Yes.
Passion. Okay, I want to talk to everyone about passion for a sec. Jason's gonna be like, "What the heck is he doing?"
Yeah, Josh is on his box.
Passion. This is my little speech to you guys to inspire you for the new year. Okay, so, passion. Tomorrow will look a lot like today with very little work on our part. Like if you don't have to do much, and tomorrow will probably look a lot like today, right? So that's why when some people are afraid of taking chances, I used to teach and I used to direct and stuff. And one of the things I would tell people, and it was in performance and stuff. So it's definitely something where you got to take a chance. You got to put yourself out there. But I would tell people like, why be afraid? Why not take a chance? Because yeah, the worst thing that can happen is tomorrow ends up like today. Tomorrow wasn't so bad, right? So we're at least guaranteed today to happen again. So that's why you should take a chance. So what I want to say to you is think about what you're passionate about. Because I'll admit, even myself right now, I'm kind of guilty where I'm living life. I'm doing my job, doing the normal day-to-day stuff. But like, there was a time where I was really passionate. Now, I was fortunate that my job happened to be something I was very passionate about.
Mm-hmm.
But what is it that you're passionate about? Think about that and go into the new year with a passion to pursue. Greg, I'm putting you on the spot, but
I'm ready. I am ready.
You have a passion.
Well, my passion, I think, to your reference to your history is the chance to like make people happy or to make people laugh and have like that sort of thing. But I really like interactions with like my close friends, and so I'm going to challenge you and I to get together over the next 2 weeks and hang out and make a memory. And if anything, I know that you love, I would maybe consider it a passion. You love games, and I think that we should go play a game sometime. And
wait, what kind of games are you talking about?
Well,
Did you say we're gonna make a memory? Oh, board games?
Yeah.
Or I was thinking there's that big in Hillsboro, that huge arcade thing. Have you heard?
Oh, yeah.
I've never been.
I'd be down for that as well. That'd be great.
You guys hear this? We're making plans live on air, which we should be doing off air.
But this is better. I think I don't know. I think it's important to like
I gotta check the comments here. Guys, 9 away from 100. Come on. Oh, on the likes. Thank you. Passionate about food. Someone here is passionate about food. What are you guys passionate about? Josh got deep and lost me at tomorrow. Wait, where is this one? So anyways, you guys, anyways, that's my wish for you guys is you guys figure out what your passion is next year. And I think that might be better than a New Year's resolution or something. Like instead of just picking one thing, like I'm going to do this and then I'm going to feel horrible if I fail in 2 weeks. Instead, just find something you could be passionate about and you can explore that in so many ways. You could take classes, you could do something about it. You can collect stuff about it. You can read stuff about it. You can find podcasts about it. But like, I will tell you guys, when I get into anything, I go so deep. Like Greg knows, like when I got into UFOs and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
I'm into UFOs now as a result of it. Your passion was contagious.
And I consume everything about that. Or like now I'm getting into chess and it's like
I can't go there. You'll
Greg,
kill me.
You don't even know how like that
will not be the game we play. I did that with Scrabble. We went to like Scrabble clubs and things like that.
Oh wow.
You talking made me think of another thing I'm passionate about. I coach my son's basketball team, and obviously I want to win. We want to have a good time, but I think trying to make them better people is important to me. And one of the things that I did at the beginning of the season, I said, "What are your goals? What's your personal goal? What's your team goal?" But a number of kids said, "I want to, be a better team. I want to come together as a team more. I want to like know my teammates. Like I don't want to feel alone, sort of thing.
Yeah, I
And I
like
think
that.
we have a real opportunity as a team of these, kids to not only connect on the court, but to also connect at school and in person and things like that. And so one of the things that I was thinking about running by them, and I guess we can air it out here, is I was thinking about making a high five rule where every single time they see each other in the hallway, they give each other a high five. Maybe they say,
love it.
Something like "go team" or whatever. I don't want to make it awkward.
I think a
Especially
high
middle
five is
school.
good enough. I think
But just like a simple fist bump or high five, right? And I think that it might not make them better people, but it'll at least give them like a connection point, and it might make the other person feel good. So,
and you know what else? High fives are contagious.
yeah.
You start seeing people giving high fives everywhere. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, so
everyone gets the common cold. Go
okay,
on.
guys, here's another thing that I've been thinking about, and I've been really trying to practice this the past few weeks. And Greg, you made me think of it with the kids, with the team. Community. So community. And I know we're on here and we all connect and we have this community here, which I freaking love. It's so cool every Tuesday night. For one, I get to follow one of my lifelong passions, which is entertaining. Greg likes entertaining. Jason and I literally entertain together for a living. That's how we met. And so to have this outlet to come on here and like entertain you guys. And it really is like, we're talking to you and stuff, and hopefully it comes off as natural, but we're also being like, if we were really talking naturally, I'd probably be talking like to Greg like this, and I'd probably be less animated, although I do get kind of animated. But
you get very heated when you talk to me.
I start sweating. It's because I have half a rum. But yeah. No, but we turn it on for you guys. Like we're trying to come off as natural, but also have a little bit more energy, so it's entertaining, and it is a show that you guys are tuning in for. So you guys deserve a little more than just two guys literally just talking.
And like, believe it or not, this is me turning it on.
Yeah, this is Greg at a 10, guys.
Yes, you should see it.
You should see how mellow Greg can get.
Is Greg asleep?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but he is walking, so we know he's moving. No, I love that. But so here's another community. So this is another thing I've been thinking about. Sometimes we get so trapped in the worlds of like Instagram and stuff where it's not real. The people on Instagram, we don't know them. They're strangers. But we are communal creatures at the end of the day. Like we really got to stop using the phones as much and get involved with your community. And like, I've been trying to say yes more to like my neighbors inviting me over just to talk and stuff. And I'm so nervous and I'm kind of shy, but when I leave their house, I'm so happy I went over and spent time just talking, like literally sitting at their dining room table and us just talking. And I love that. So, passion, everyone. Next year, try to find something to be passionate about that makes life exciting. It makes life fun. And community. I challenge some of you to try to grow deeper bonded with whatever community you live in or you're a part of, including this one. I love that we have so many people who tune in live.
Yeah. And comment and chime in.
Yes. Like we have a community here. And then we also have a community of people on the replay crew. And they 100%. Get in there and they're always consistently in there. And I try to go on there and answer you guys. Oh, thank you, Mary. Thank you.
That's a celebration.
Yes, that's a celebration. And look at this. We went over 100. You guys are the best. Thank you. Thank you.
We should call Jason right now. Jason, it's an emergency. It's like
Alexa, what time is it in London?
In London, it's 4:51 a.m.
Did you hear that? Did it pick up?
4:51 a.m. The perfect time to call
Christmas morning, though. That's the weird thing.
Yeah, it is.
They're also 11 days ahead of us, or whatever.
Yeah, I don't get the math on it all.
Yeah, I don't get it all. There's time.
No, that's kind of what I'm talking about, Josh. Like the two of us, we like there was one time we hung out. Speaking of memories, I just remember like we included this other group into the conversation, another group, and it's like we went to hang out. And it was kind of annoying that people found us so funny to like interact with.
Oh my gosh, listen to you. It like sucks to be popular.
But it's fun to like kind of bring the community of just random people together and like just learn
Oh,
about.
that was the. It started with those two ladies we convinced that we were doctors, right?
Probably, yeah.
I lie a lot, guys. Then when I get shy in public, I just start saying weird stuff, and then Greg goes along with it, and then it's not a good combination.
It's like a messed up like improv game.
Yeah.
Just for the two of us.
Oh, someone else.
You can control all the Alexas.
Yeah. Alexa, play Return of the Mac
at 100%.
I hope everyone's is about to play. I love this song. Wait, is it gonna play?
There you go. I can hear it. Anyway, no, I think that's a great message. And I
just stopped mine, but I let other people's play at home. Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, play Return of the Mac.
Alexa, call all my contacts.
Oh.
Now, look what you did. You made her mad. She gets mad. My kids will be like, you're muted, I think, but my kids will be like yelling at her.
I was muting so I can quiet mine.
Amanda, people are sleeping.
My mom's laughing. Oh, my mom had to turn Alexa off.
Love it.
So yeah, be passionate, build community. Alexa, volume 7. Alexa, play Return of the Mac. Oh my God.
Well, yeah. Thank you everyone for tuning in, chiming in. And you got one. I love it.
Oh, I love you guys. That's my gift. That is a horrible thing now that I know so many of you guys haven't. So now that I know, oh man. Yeah. Sorry, folks. I think some people are liking this. Oh, Ginger, you can dance. That's my song.
Yeah, that's allowed. That's allowed. That's your gift.
That's my gift to you guys.
Have a great holiday season, everyone.
Yeah. Hey, Greg, thanks for doing this season with us. Oh, we'll still have to do the finale and stuff. So Greg will be back. Greg will be back to conclude this season. Thank you guys. Thanks, Greg. I hope we did Jason and Adam proud by keeping the channel going while they're gone. Again, guys, let me put this back up. If you guys are in London,
check it out.
Hold on. I gotta put. Where is this? Oh, here we go. Go to this. It's at All Bar 1, 46 Leicester Square, London. I hope I said that right.
Send them an email in advance because it sounded like there was a couple people going at this point.
Send to AskT up at upandadamlive.com. You gotta ask AskT know that you're coming.
Yes.
So email AskT.
Super nice.
Yeah. And you know what? If you're in London, get yourself a cup of AskT. At Up and Adam Live.
I think it's a spot of AskT.
A spot of AskT.
Yeah, with 2 lumps.
That's Dickensian.
It's very Dickensian.
Full circle. See, guys, that we just did improv Harold. Harold. Jeez Louise, I'm losing my voice. That's God telling me to shut up.
That means that you did a good job. I think we made memories tonight.
We did make memories, and we also made a lot of likes. Thank you guys. Yeah, that's how you tip the crew. You guys did it. Alexa, volume 7. Alexa, play We Wish You a Merry Christmas.
Cheers, everybody.
Love you guys. Merry Christmas. Greg, let's wave goodbye. Hold on. Where's the thing? Outro. Here we go. Bye, guys. Merry Christmas.